Imagine 1,000 slimes lined up in a row. The gacha machine above them has a sticker on the side that says, 1 in 100 slimes is a gold slime. Easy. So out of 1,000, you should see exactly 10 gold slimes, right? Now actually count them. The first time you check, you find 12 gold slimes squished into the first 200. The second time, you crack open the machine and there are only 3 gold slimes in 500. The third time, the machine spits out 5 gold slimes back to back, then nothing for hours. The label is the same. The slimes inside are the same. So, which run was the real 1%? Today we open the machine, we count every slime, and we find out where the hidden math is hiding. Here is the part that nobody puts on the sticker. 1% is not a promise. 1% is an average. Picture a tiny slime crowd. 10 green slimes, and the machine claims one of them should be gold. You scoop 10 slimes. 0 gold. You scoop 10 more. 2 gold. You scoop 10 more. 1 gold. Across 30 slimes, you got 3 gold, which is exactly 10%. Way over the rate. Are you blessed? No. The slime crowd is just too small for the average to settle. Statisticians call this the law of large numbers. We are going to call it the slime crowd rule. The bigger the slime crowd, the closer the actual count crawls toward the advertised rate. With 100 slimes, your gold count can wobble between 0 and 5 and feel completely normal. With 10,000 slimes, the count locks in much tighter near 100. With 10 million slimes, it is almost exactly 100,000. Here is the cruel part. You, the player, are not pulling 10 million slimes. You are pulling maybe 90, maybe 200 if you saved hard. At that sample size, the slime crowd is too small to behave. You are inside the wobble. You are not seeing the rate. You are seeing the noise around the rate, and the noise can look exactly like a lie. Remember episode 1, when we lined up 100 slimes and only one wore a crown? That single crowned slime is a coin flip with extra steps. The label is honest. The crowd is just too small to prove it. For a long time, gacha machines did not have to show their math at all. The slimes were behind a curtain, and the curtain was thick. Then governments started lifting the curtain. China went first. Back in 2017, China required publishers to publicly disclose drop rates for any in-game random reward. If you sell a slime machine in China, the rates must be printed somewhere a player can find them. Japan does it differently. Japan relies on JOGA, an industry self-regulation body where studios voluntarily promise to disclose rates and cap how stingy a single banner can be. It is not law. It is a pinky promise between slime farmers. Korea went hardest. On March 22, 2024, Korea's revised Game Industry Promotion Act made probability disclosure mandatory by law. Capsule type, enhancement type, synthesis type, pity type. Every flavor of slime randomness has to be labeled. Lying about the rate, or hiding a change to the rate, can cost a studio up to 2 years in prison or a 20 million won criminal fine on top of administrative penalties. The United States and the European Union? Still mostly optional. The slime machines there run on the honor system. So when you pull on a Korean server today, the law is standing behind you, counting slimes. When you pull on a US server, nobody official is counting at all. Here is the trick that took me forever to understand. The advertised rate is real, but it is not flat. The slime machine has shape. Take Genshin Impact. The published 5-star rate on a character banner is 0.6%. The 4-star rate is 5.1%. Both numbers are technically correct. But if you actually pull and track every slime that comes out, the 0.6% is not 0.6% on every single pull. It is 0.6% for the first 73 pulls, and then something called soft pity kicks in. From pull 74 onward, the gold slime rate jumps from 0.6% to roughly 6.6% and keeps climbing every pull until pull 90, where it is forced to 100%. Hard pity, guaranteed gold. Picture it as a slime weight table. For pulls 1 through 73, there are 994 green slimes and 6 gold slimes in the bucket. At pull 74, somebody quietly removes 60 green slimes and tosses in 60 more gold ones. By pull 89, the bucket is mostly gold slimes shoving each other. At pull 90, every slime in the bucket is gold. Same machine, same label, different bucket every pull. Community researchers reverse-engineered this curve from over 24 million logged Genshin pulls. Sites like Paimon.mo and Hutao's Gacha calculator exist because players had to count slimes themselves to see the shape the studio did not draw. The rate is honest on average, but the average is hiding a staircase. This is also why Episode 2's Day 1 green slime feels so painful. The shape favors patience. If you do not save up enough to ride the staircase, you will only ever see the flat 0.6% floor. Sometimes the rate is not just shaped, sometimes it is faked. In January 2024, Korea's Fair Trade Commission fined Nexon 11.6 billion won, about $8.9 million US dollars. It was the largest fine of its kind in Korean history. The crime was MapleStory's cube system, a slime machine that decided gear stats. Starting in 2010, Nexon quietly lowered the probability of certain top-tier results. For some cubes, they set the probability of specific outcomes to literally 0, while still advertising them as possible. Then in 2011, Nexon publicly denied any change. The KFTC estimated Nexon profited around $419 million from the manipulated rates between 2011 and 2021. Translate it to slimes. The sticker said, 1 in 100 is a diamond slime. But behind the curtain, somebody had reached in and removed every diamond slime from the machine. Players kept feeding it coins, expecting diamond slimes, while the machine quietly only contained green slimes and a few angry red ones. For 10 years. That is the difference between a shaped rate and a fraudulent rate. Shape bends the journey. Fraud removes slimes from the bucket entirely. The Nexon case is why Korea's 2024 law has teeth. Without disclosure rules and audits, that curtain stays closed. Okay, so why does it take a government investigation to catch this? Why can't a normal player just count? Because of the slime crowd rule from Chapter 1, in reverse. To statistically prove that a 1% rate is actually, say, 0.7%, you do not need 100 pulls. You do not need 1,000. To get tight enough confidence on a 1% event, researchers usually want tens of thousands of pulls minimum, and for small deviations, millions. A single player pulling 500 times and seeing 2 gold slimes instead of 5 has not caught a scam. They have caught variance. The wobble is that wide. So the slime machine has a perfect natural defense. Any individual angry player counting their own slimes is statistically powerless. The studio can shrug and say, small sample size, sorry. And mathematically, they are usually right. The only ways to break that defense are 1. Leaks of the actual code or weight tables. 2. Regulators forcing disclosure, like Korea did. 3. Community megaprojects pooling tens of millions of pulls into one giant slime crowd, which is how Genshin's soft pity curve got mapped in the first place. You alone cannot prove anything. A million slimes can. So, was that 1% drop rate really 1%? Usually on average, across a slime crowd big enough to fill a stadium, yes. The label is mostly honest. But the journey to that average is wobbly, shaped by soft pity staircases, and occasionally, like in MapleStory, straight up rigged behind the curtain. The machine is not always lying. It is just very, very good at not telling you the full story. If this helped the next time you stare at a 0.6% banner and feel cursed, hit subscribe. The Slimedex is counting slimes so you do not have to. Next episode, we line up the same gacha machine in 3 different countries and watch it behave in 3 completely different ways. Why does the same slime machine feel generous in Japan, brutal in Korea, and weirdly lenient on Chinese servers? The rates are public, the shapes are not. See you there.